Okay, now we see 2017 question paper. In the 2017 question paper, we see for question, section B, 5 marks question connected with fund flow statement. And this is a question paper of Rani Chennamma University. Question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. You see the question number 5. From the following profit and loss account, calculate funds from operation. They ask to calculate funds from operation. So in this case, you have to take the operating incomes and operating expenses related with cash. You take the revenue from operation and deduct the operating expenses paid in cash. That will give you operating profit. Otherwise, you take the net profit. You take the net profit and add non-operating and non-cash expenses. Then add, after adding this, you take the net profit and add non-operating and non-cash expenses. Thereafter, you deduct non-cash and non-operating incomes. Okay. In this problem, you see here, this is the schedule is given. As per schedule, it is not clear. So you see the details of notes. In the details of notes, you will get the clear picture. You take the net profit. Net profit is 10,86,000. 10,86,000 net profit you take, and in this net profit you add non-operating and non-cash expenses. Thereafter, deduct the non-operating and non-cash incomes. Okay. You see here. First note, revenue from operation. Revenue from operation is related with business. You don't consider it. Then you see here incomes. In the income, profit on sale of machinery. Profit on sale of machinery is not related with this profit on sale of machinery is not a operating income. So you have to deduct. This is not operating income, you deduct it. Refund of tax is also not relating to operation, you deduct it. Dividend received, this is also not relating to operation, you deduct this. So total non-operating incomes. Non-operating incomes are 3. Okay, these 3 you deduct. And regarding expenses, you say there cost of material consumed, it is relating to operation. Okay. Employee benefit cost related to operation. Depreciation is relating to operation, but it is non-cash item. It is non-cash item, therefore you add this item. Add. Okay. First item related to addition is depreciation. Then rent paid is related to operation. Commission paid is related to operation. Provision for contingency. Provision for contingency is not a operating expense. It is not a cash expense. It is a non-cash expense. So this is second item of addition. Next is next item is, you see the next item is loss on sale of investment. Loss on sale of investment is not a operating expense. Then cost of shares written off. This is also not a operating expense. Goodwill written off. This is also not a operating expense. Then in the other expenses, okay, total of other expenses there. Provision for tax, it is also not a operating expense. Therefore, in the operating, these items you add. Depreciation, provision for contingency, loss on sale of investment, cost of equity share shares written off, goodwill written off, provision for tax. These items are not relating to operation or not relating to cash nature. Therefore, you add these items and deduct the non-operating incomes, and you will get the fund from operation. Okay, you see the solution. This is the statement showing fund from operation. Okay. Particular amount. You take the current year net profit. Current year balance of net profit is 10,86,000. This is in the income statement. Add non-operating and non-cash expenses. First is provision for tax. 1,50,000 provision for tax is there. Next, depreciation is 2 lakh. This is also non-operating. Then provision for contingency 10,000. Loss on sale of investment 15,000. Then cost of sales written off 30,000. Goodwill written off 14,000. Okay, these all are non-operating or non-cash items. So you take the total of this. The total of this is 4,19,000. You add in the amount column and total is 15,05,000. 15,05,000 is the total. And next is less non-operating and non-cash incomes. Non-operating and non-cash items are first is sale of profit on sale of machinery. It is not related to operation. Okay. Second is refund of tax. It is also not related to operation. Third is dividend received. It is also not related to operation. These three incomes are not relating to operation. You take the total of these three. Total is 60,000. You deduct 60,000. Remaining balance is called as 14 lakh. 45,000 is called as funds from operation. Funds from operation. In this way, you calculate funds from operation. Okay, it is a very simple 5 marks question. Okay. Now we go to 15 marks question. In the 2017 question paper, section C, question number 7, question number 8, question number 9. You see this question number 9. This is the question. This is the question asked for 2017 Rani Chennamma University related with fund flow statement. They asked to prepare schedule of changes in working capital first, fund flow statement second, necessary notes. Only 3 items they asked, but you have to prepare the required things. First, you have to prepare schedule of changes in working capital. Second, you prepare the required accounts. And third, funds from operation. Last, funds flow statement. Like this, you complete. Okay. So you see here. First note in the problem, 14, 15 year is there. 14 is the previous year. Current year is 2015. In this problem, share capital, 75,075. There is no change in the share capital. So there is no application and no source. Reserve and surplus, you have to take this point in the fund from operation. This fund from operation calculate check madkori. Current liability goes to schedules of changes in working capital. Okay. Then non-current asset, fixed asset, tangible, intangible. Intangible is same, so it will not affect. Forget it. And tangible asset, you check and if necessary, you prepare the account. Then current, non-current investment is there. So non-current investment, 15,000, 16,500. So there is a 1,500 increase. You may consider this as a income, non-operating income, and take in the funds from operation. Otherwise, you consider this as a application of fund. ಹೌದಾ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ 15,000 16,500 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1500 ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕೂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಒಂದ್ ಹತ್ರದ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಒಂದ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಒಂದ್ 1,500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಎರಡರಾಗ ಒಂದಾಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ ठीक है. Then current asset, in the current asset you have to take the 3 items in the changes in working capital. You want to go away. ನೀವು ನೋಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ. ಹಲೋ, ಹೇಳು. 75 share capital, there is no change, so it will not affect. Come to the reserve. You see the reserve. In the reserve, 10,500, 13,500. So there is an increase of 3,000. Okay, 3,000 increase is nothing but ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. 3,000 ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ 3,000 ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಿದೆ. P&L account balance closing comes in the starting point, opening comes in the last point of your funds from operation. Okay, then creditor goes to current liability, bills payable goes to current liability. These two are the current liabilities, goes to schedule of changes in working capital. Then short-term provision for tax 12,000, 13,500. You take this in the schedule of changes in working capital. If there is adjustment, you take in the account. Adjustment itto account it togor illa itu schedule of changes in working capital togor. Theta. Then building, you see the building 3,000 decrease is there. 3,000 ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗೈತಿ. ಇದು ಸೇಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಒಂದ, ಇದು ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಒಂದ. ಎರಡರಾಗ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ಸಿಗ್ತೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. 3,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ, 3,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂದಿದ್ದ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ, ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೈತಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಐತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗದ್ರಿಕ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್. Next is intangible asset 18,000, 18,000. There is no difference. You don't worry. Forget it. Non-current investment, you consider 1,500 as application. ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗೈತಿ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ application ಅಂತ. Stock decrease, then debtors increase. Stock debtors schedule of changes in working capital ಹೋಗ್ತಾವ. RDD schedule of changes in working capital ka ಹೋಗ್ತತಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋರಿ liabilities ಆಗ್ತವು, current liabilities. Bills receivable increase goes to increase. Cash increase goes to increase column. Okay. Interim dividend during the year. Interim dividend first you have to take in the funds from operation. So interim dividend ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. First in the funds from operation, second in the application. ಎರಡರಾಗ ತಗೋ. Then provision for tax is given for you people. This provision you take in income tax provision account. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ income tax provision account ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ಕನ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಂತ. ಈಗ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. Now adjustment is here. So you have to prepare provision for tax account. Depreciation on plant is 3,000 and building 3,000. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ 3,000, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ 3,000 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕ ಅದು 3,000 ಅಂದ್ರ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೇಲೆ 3,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಈಗ ಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3,000 ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ನಾ ಇನ್ಕ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 30,000, 20,000, 3,000 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗೈತಿ. 3,000 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ಬೇಕು ಇನ್ನು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೂ 3,000 ಇದ. ಈಗ 27,750 ಒಳಗೆ 3,000 ತೆಗೆದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 24 ಉಳಿಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಉಳಿದೈತಿ, 27 ಬಂದೈತಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರಾಗೈತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Depreciation point clear ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, the explanation completed. Now we solve this problem. First statement is changes in working capital. Schedule of changes in working capital. First you take current asset, stock in trade 15,000, 9,300. So decrease is there. Decrease is 5,700. Okay, 5,700 decrease you record. Thereafter debtors increase is there, you record in the increase column. Bills receivable 3,000, 4,800 increase 1,800. Cash in hand 3,450 9,000 increase column. Okay, next current asset completed. You take the total of first column, second column. First column total 25,950. Second column total 28,350. Okay. Now you take the current liability. First is creditor 3,000, 2,550. So decrease is there. You write the decrease in the increase column. 450 is the decrease. Write in the increase column. Bills payable 900, 600. Here also decrease of 300. Record in the increase column. Okay. Next, provision for bad debt. You don't write provision for tax. Provision for tax is the problem. Very good. Adjustment account. Bad debt 300, 458. Bad debt increase. 150 increase agate. Delivery decrease column bar. Okay. You take the total of current liability. First column 4,200. Second column 3,600. Okay. Now you calculate working capital A minus B. Working capital means A minus B. So first column working capital 2014 working capital is 21,750. 2015 working capital is 24,750. Okay, now you see here 2014 working capital 21,750. 15 working capital 24,750. So there is an increase in the working capital. Point. So third column total 8,850. Last column total 5,850. So as per our assumption, second column is more, therefore increase in the working capital. So difference between the first column and second column. You take the difference between first and second column, that is the 3,000. That 3,000 you write in the deficit column. That is the first column. 3,000 is the increase in working capital. And third column and fourth column difference is 3,000. You write in the fourth column. Okay. Now you take the total. First column total is 24,750. Second column total is 24,750. And okay, total is 24,750. First column, second column 24,750. Third column 8,850. Last column 8,850. Clear? Now you see the next table, that is the working note table, that is connected with asset account. Plant account we have to prepare. Plant and machinery account. To balance brought down 27,750. Buy balance carried down 27,000. Okay. Opening balance, closing balance you write. Then depreciation given in the problem is 3,000. And no other information. No other information. You close the account. 30,000 total, 30,000 total. Difference is 2,250. 2,250 difference is called as bank. That is the purchase. This purchase goes to application side. 2,250. Clear. And depreciation go to that fund from operation. Okay. Second account you have to prepare provision for income tax account. First you write buy balance brought down, opening balance 12,000 is there. To balance carried down, closing balance 13,500. And in the problem provision for tax is given. So provision for tax comes in the credit side. Provision for tax, credit side, tax paid, debit side. You remember this point. By P&L account 14,250. Provision for tax you write by P&L account. But provision anta bari badri because bracket nang bari provision ante. Adre heading matra ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು by P&L account. You take the total 26,250. Difference is 12,750. 12,750 is the difference. This is called as tax paid. Iದೇನ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಫಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಬೈ ಪೇ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ठीक है clear this is the point now you prepare the fund from operation net profit as per P&L account is 11,250 then you take the non-operating and non-cash expenses first you write depreciation on building next you write the depreciation on plant depreciation on building 3,000 depreciation on plant 3,000 total depreciation 6,000 next you write the transfer to general reserve transfer to general reserve is 3,000 you transferred alli check madre gottagtade ठीक है हम ನೋಡಬೇಕು then next is interim dividend is 3,000 as per your problem adjustment ಆಯ್ತಾ and the provision for tax इनका account ನಾಗ ಏನು provision for tax ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ tax paid ಮುಂದಿನ statement ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ clear you take the total of this is the 32,250 total and total of this is 43,500 next you have to take non-operating and non-cash incomes under non-operating and non-cash income there is no incomes only one that is you take the P&L account balance opening balance of net profit is 15,000 you deduct 15,000 28,500 is called as fund from operation okay fund from operation now you prepare the fund flow statement in the fund flow statement sources and application fund from operation is 28,500 okay next you write the purchase and sale of fixed assets purchase of plant as per plant account 2,250 purchase ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಇದು ಒಂದ purchase then long term investment made ಹೇಳಿದ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇನ್ಕ 1,500 ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗೈತಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ರಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇವು ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿದಾಗ ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಡ್ ತಗೋರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ದಾಗ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದೈತಿ ನೋಡಿ 12,750 then interim dividend paid 9,000 okay then you take the increase in working capital you take increase in working capital increase in working capital 3,000 and take the total is 28,500 okay 28,500 like this you complete the solution in connection with fund flow statement okay